What's up, y'all? This is me, Kiwan. I am back with the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, season 14, episode 6, Venom in the Viper Room. Um, Before I start, y'all please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified on all of my latest videos. Alrighty. So the episode starts with the different montages where we start with Garcelle and her son, one of her sons, I think he's starting to be a model. So you see that their picture that they've taken together in the red was absolutely beautiful. And then we go over to Dorit house and she's watching her daughter practice the ballet. Amazing. And then we see Sutton. She needs Ivy's help. What's new? Okay. So in the next scene, we actually start with Bose, and she's on a date with her man. Y'all, I forgot his name. They have a really cute date on the picnic. They have a really cute picnic on the beach. I thought that was really nice. So apparently they're in a long distance relationship. He lives in San Diego and she lives in LA. He asked Boz what was she like from this relationship. And so he did say that he was dating for marriage. She didn't really state what she was looking for honesty. I'm sorry. She did say that she was looking for honesty. He said that he was dating for marriage. She asked where they are in the moment, and he was like, it was just me and you. And I was like, sir, that wasn't the answer she was looking for, but I guess whatever. So Erica and Dorit meet for lunch, and we find out that Dorit's parents are with her. Dorit said that her daughter had 2 ballet shows, and she said that now she's able to compartmentalize between her kids and I guess whatever's happening, the stuff that's happening between her and PK. And so she said her and PK were really, really toxic. And she said she also stated that she wasn't sure whether or not she was done with PK. And Erica Jane did tell her that you don't have to be. And I really think that she should be. Anyway, so her and Erica talk about the situation that happened the night before between Dorit and Sutton. Dorit says she's been too forgiving and she's not doing it. Like, she's not doing it anymore. And we'll talk about that when we get there. So Erica says Sutton has mistreated her as well. Kyle, not only did she mistreat Erica, but Sutton has mistreated Kyle and Dorit. And I was like, wait a minute, pause, pump the brakes, because no ma'am. No ma'am. I'm going to go back to the Fab Fox 5, whatever. Y'all heifers were the worst. The absolute worst. Y'all were bullies. So sometimes, on one hand, I feel like what you get from Sutton is what you get. But at the same time, if we're going to move forward, really, really move forward, then this is what we're going to do. It just seemed like past anger from different people, with each other. And we'll touch on that too. So for me, bravo, Andy, production, y'all better give direct first seat. Direct been eating. She been kicking butt and taking names. You understand? So we go over to Garcelle and her family. They're driving to her new beach house. And her kids are extremely proud of her. She says she has a great relationship with her boys, especially Oliver. She talked about the day Oliver was, I want to say he was very erratic and high. And he came over to her house. It was years ago. And Garcelle realized that it was Oliver at the door yelling, and she wouldn't open the door. She said that that was her displaying her tough love for Oliver, and that she felt terrible. You could tell. Um, but it seems as though she really had to forgive herself and understand why she did what she did, and she needed to do what she did. Because had she opened the door, that's just enabling him. And she didn't want to do that, especially with him being on drugs, which I didn't. I didn't know that. I just know that he was once married to this woman, and recently, and I want to say they didn't work out because infidelity, I want to say, on his end. So I don't know, but she said he's much better. He's a much better person. He thinks much better. He's just all around. There has been a great change in Oliver, and she's very proud of that. I'm saying all of this to say, just to sum it up, Garcelle don't have a storyline this season, okay? That is very evident. Nothing. She had no man. She don't have no. I mean, let me tell you this, because you don't. That's not important. What's important is Garcelle is getting her coin. Every time we see her working. Every season, she's always working. She's usually busy. But honestly, she doesn't have any conflict with anybody. I think some days she try to reach when it comes to Dorit. You're trying to create conflict where there is no conflict. There is an understanding though that you and Dorit just don't like each other, and it's just the way it is. So anyway, in the next scene, Boz arrives at Dorit's house. I really like this relationship with Boz and Dorit. I actually thought Dorit was a little racist. Cause she however, Dorit has been very likable this season. Dorit has been no nonsense, and I'm definitely here for it. I like the relationship between Boz and Dorit. I actually like the relationship between Erica Jane and Dorit. That is very organic. It's a better relationship than Dorit and Kyle for years, because we've seen Kyle really just dog Dorit out, and so whatever Kyle gets, that's what she get. So she tells Boz that her and PK were in a 4-hour therapy session, and that PK came to the session with negative energy, and he just shouted out, I don't, something about, maybe he said he didn't like her and he was wanting a divorce. At the end of the day, PK didn't want to be at that session. Let him be with whatever woman he wants to be with at the moment. I mean, whoever. But if I was to read, I would never let PK come. As if it don't have nothing to do with the kids, we're not co-parenting. Though PK wouldn't have 2 words to say to me. He has displayed, if it's toxic, as you say it is, let it go. She said PK stormed out of the therapy office and slammed the door. This is PK starting the argument because he don't want to be there. How many times is he going to show you, Dorit, that he doesn't want this? Again, I just talked about this in my Love and Hip Hop video. The fact that you're willing to constantly sacrifice who you are just to hold on to somebody when they want to be released. Release them to the public, okay? Sorry. It's very triggering, okay? So she says that she needs to start preparing because PK is unpredictable. Now, I understand why she put it off, but the fact that you know that now and everything has started to click, ma'am, you really need to start lawyering up. Get your finances in order. It's time. It's time. It's time. So Boz then asks, why would Kyle invite Camille? because they talk about the situation that happened last night as well. And so Boz was wanting to know why would Kyle invite Camille there, and Dorit is fed up with the women. Well, mainly with Kyle and Sutton. And Boz also says that the stuff that Sutton said to Dorit was really hurtful. And the way she came at Dorit was extremely hurtful. And yeah, I like Sutton, but what she did and what she said to Dorit was really, really hurtful to watch. That's one of the things about Sutton I don't like. You feel like you can say whatever you want to people, and this is you, I guess, trying to be there for them. Sutton has this way that I do not like. It is a very superior. I can't stand it. But the way, I'm glad that Dorit is speaking up for herself. I'm glad Dorit not being an underdog. I'm just glad about it. So Erica meets with this celebrity interior designer named Martin Lawrence Pilar. And he sprayed some stuff to kind of cleanse out her place. And he definitely has a good eye. Like, he walked in a room and was like, we're going to do this, move that, yada, yada, yada. So Erica now wants a space of peace, freedom, all of the things, y'all. And I'm happy about that. And y'all, they even showed her place that she had with Tom. And honestly, it was big. And that was the only nice thing about it. The fact that it was a huge mansion. That's it. Anyway, so all of the ladies are headed to the Viper Room, which is a gay bar, because Erica is being honored. And she has that album. I want to say it was like a single release party or album release party, which is extremely good. I'm very proud of her. She has come a long way too. It is, what I'm noticing, when you cut out a lot of these people, like your Erica Rennas or your Robin Dixons, you'll find that other people can be so much better when they don't have the bad seed egging them on, the bad apple egging them on. That's all I'm saying. Dorit tells Erica that, hey, I'm gonna ask Kyle, has she spoken with PK? Now, y'all, this is what I was thinking when Dorit said that. Y'all remember the conversation that Kyle had on camera with Garcelle, saying that Kyle still speaks to PK. I am willing to believe, just for discourse sake, production has told Dorit. Somebody, I know it wasn't, what's her name? Garcelle. I think production used that to tell Dorit so there can be another type of conflict between her and Kyle. Anyway, I just think that was a production setup, if you ask me, but I'm gonna leave it alone. So Sutton says that she's nervous, and when she was in a car with Jennifer Tilly, they were on their way there, and that she feels a way about Bose's comment about her weaponizing Dorit. And Sutton also want to know if Dorit had been saying things to Boz about her to make Boz think those things. Honestly, Sutton, I'm really here to tell you that Boz can see you for who you are. There is nothing Dorit says to her. There is nothing that Dorit has said to her to make her feel like that. Boz is a smart woman. And to be honest with you, Dorit, you really have been coming at I'm sorry, Sutton has been really coming at Dorit sideways. Like, you have all this anger and this angst against Dorit, and for what? And the fact that you choose to constantly beat this lady while she's down. Yeah, she might be lashing out, but it comes from a place. But you keep choosing to bash her. You keep choosing to be on Kyle's side. You almost keep choosing to take Kyle's beef while still punishing her for whatever the things she's done and said to you from those times you didn't stick up for yourself, or even on behalf of your friend Garcelle. Like, to me, I don't get it. Dorit hasn't done anything to Sutton, hasn't said anything to Sutton for her to treat for her to treat Dorit like this. Like, you've been very nasty towards that lady, and I don't understand. And y'all know I don't see it for Dorit, but right is right and wrong is wrong. So we see Kyle show up with a woman, whatever. Sutton, in this moment, Sutton pulls Boz aside, and really, to me, I feel like Sutton was trying to play in her face and try to play that white lady role. That pissed me off. Y'all, I'm sorry. She was like, I didn't like the fact that you used the word weaponized. But Sutton, that's exactly what you did. You took Dorit's pain and you threw it at her. You used that against her. That's what you did. And you want to sit here and act like you're some sort of a victim? No, you don't get to do that. Sutton, Sutton has really, her and Garcelle really has gotten on my nerves this season. And Kyle. They all collectively have gotten on my nerves. And I love the way Boz handles Sutton. She handled her with care. She actually just had a conversation with her. Then you can start to see Sutton's energy change. It was like, I'm not going to yell at the black lady. But I'm going to get a little hype. But Sutton never takes accountability. She never steps back. She has not stepped back and was like, dang, I really did wrong, Dorit. You keep saying you're trying to help her, and I don't think so. I think what you're doing is BS. I think what you're trying to do is more of a catchback from how you were treated when. And you don't have to do all that. Either you cool with them or you not. And that's just the way it is. She said, Boz also says that Sutton is either very delusional or mean and calculated. And I feel like this season, Sutton is trying to constantly play this mean girl role, being mean to certain people. Well, no, because she's like that even with Erica in this season, and calculated. But like I said, you can't do something to people and tell them how mad they get, and that comes from Funky Dineva, y'all. You cannot. So when they were the Fab Five, you don't understand how you treated people and how people internalize that. It comes out. I'm just saying, it comes out. Anyway, Dorit asked Kyle if she's spoken to PK. She says that the only thing that they spoken about were memes and jokes. I want to say Dorit asked Kyle how long, she's spoken with she said she spoke with PK during the meme jokes or whatever about a week ago. Dorit said tells Kyle that this isn't okay to text PK and they're not, and her and Kyle isn't in a good place. So Kyle wanted to know, where is all of this coming from? And in this moment, I'm on Kyle's side because, again, I feel like that information was fed to her by production. And she's using that to have another conversation with Kyle. Because it could have been a hop, skip, and a jump, because you knew that you, her, and them two ragged husbands had each other's phone number and that y'all were in contact with one another's husbands. And when everything was happening, when you and Kyle got to a better space, then you could have pulled her aside and say, hey, listen, I don't, I don't know how much you talk to PK, but I would appreciate it for me if you not talk to PK. And even though I don't talk to Mauricio, I wouldn't talk to him or anything like that. But if you do, please let me know. Some form of communication. But I guess, you have to know, like I have to know that it's not okay. And so I do understand that, because she shouldn't have to tell you. You should just know. I ain't got nothing to say to you because you hurt my friend. We may not be at the best of spaces right now, but she hurt, so I ain't got nothing for you. Coupled with the fact you cool with my husband and we both going through the same thing. Oh yeah, no. So I really do get what Dorit was saying. So Dorit did say, if the tables would turn, we all know that Kyle would be peed off if she found out Dorit was texting Mauricio, even though they're going through a separation or a divorce. So Sutton made a comment. She talked about, I think Dorit had made a comment. It wasn't direct. It wasn't a direct comment about her kids, but she made a comment, and then Sutton made a rebuttal to that. She said that she tells Dorit she can't shield the kids, and Dorit is, that's how the argument between her and Dorit started. And it was like, once again, Sutton, you didn't have no business saying nothing about nothing. You were just supposed to sit there, eat your corn, and shut the hell up. You wanted another moment with Dorit, and you got it. So moving forward, whatever Dorit give you, it is what it is, and it's up and it's stuck. Because you've been trying to be on Dorit neck since this season started. You come there with that fake, you can come to me. No, you only wanted Dorit to come to you to give you information so you can be messy. Let's call a thing a thing. Whether I like you or not, your intentions have not been great. Sutton has really annoyed me. So you can go share with Garcelle, because at this point it's giving misery. I'm sorry, y'all. She so Dorit tells Sutton, hey, I don't believe you. I don't believe that you can be a good friend, or, whatever, just based upon your actions. So then Sutton starts to yell. Again, that energy that started to simmer a little more when she was talking to Boz, she transferred it to Dorit. And Dorit was just looking at, like, whatever. So Sutton asked Dorit, why is she so angry? Again, Sutton, we not gonna play this game. We not finna play this game. So Erica tells Sutton that she was rude to Sutton. Tells Sutton that she was rude to Dorit at Kyle's party. And Erica says in her confessional, everything Sutton is doing, talking about sisterhood and all of this stuff, it is all BS, and I 100% agree. I think you want information from these ladies so you and Garcelle can go gossip somewhere. Stop. Because it feels like this weird alliance between Garcelle, Sutton, and Kyle, and it's so disingenuous. It really is. So they finally have their conversation. So Kyle tells Dorit she never had an issue. You never had an issue before. And Kyle wants to know, where does all of this come from? Dorit said what hurt her is that Kyle hasn't shared anything with her. Kyle tells Dorit, I'm done. And so she said, I won't talk. She said, so let me pause it. Kyle tells Dorit, I'm done. Dorit says, what does that mean? She tells her that I won't talk to PK anymore. I want to say Kyle said I'm done with this friendship, and that she called Dorit bitter. But I tell y'all, that ate, that irritated me, because once again, not only is Sutton doing it, but you're doing it too. Dorit is not bitter. In the Kyle situation, you are angry because Dorit is giving you back what you've always given to her. And Dorit, I feel like in this case, Dorit have every right, because you have been nothing but nasty to Dorit, like, over the years. And so when somebody's tired, they're tired. Pressure bust pipes. I don't know how many times I could say that. But she's just giving you what you've given her, but she's been coming at you hard, and I don't blame her. I don't blame her. And then you want to sit here and act like you're some type of victim, Kyle. Like, you're not. You're not. You're just mad because you can't control Dorit. You can't control that friendship anymore. Last year, you acted like Dorit didn't even exist. Like, it went from, over the years, it went from you treating Dorit any kind of way to the point of you acting like this lady, just to the point where you act like this lady didn't exist. Like, she did something to you, and it was you that offended her. Anyway, y'all, this was an episode, and it was actually good. Once again, I am here for Dorit going off, like, and I think, let me say this, because y'all know Darcel been reaching, and I feel like Dorit gives her grace just based upon how Garcelle can be, and sometimes those words that she use. Yeah, we know Dorit is annoying. She can be, but I need Garcelle to back. And if you can't start being genuine, if you can't be genuine with Dorit, then leave it alone. But I think if she doesn't stop, then I think Dorit is going to give her what she's been asking for. Anyway, y'all, I will see y'all in the next video.